Let's be honest. Cheating doesn't pop up out of thin air. It creeps in like a slow drip from a roof. You miss it until the ceiling gives way. Here's the part no one says out loud. A woman who cheats leaves traces. It isn't quiet. It isn't neat. There are cracks before the break. Most men look past them. They tell themselves she's busy, tired, or needs space. But behind those lines is a man who knows something's off, he just hasn't said it yet. If you felt that punch in the gut silence, this is for you. Because when a woman steps out, she leaves footprints. Today we're tracking them. Let's begin. Sign number 1. Her attention shifts and she pretends it didn't. You don't need a psych degree to spot the vibe change. One day she's warm, curious, present. Next day, it feels like you're talking to a lookalike. She stops asking about your day, stops laughing at your stories, forgets what she used to remember. Bring it up and you'll hear you're overthinking, I'm just tired. You're insecure. Truth is, women don't pull back at random. They pull back when their feelings are landing somewhere else. Another guy, a fantasy, or the idea of escape. Her focus isn't on you anymore. That's the first real crack. Sign number 2. Intimacy disappears or mutates. One of the loudest flags shows up in the bedroom. She may go cold, distant, uninterested, as if touching you takes effort. Or she swings the other way, suddenly more into it, new moves, a different energy. Here's the twist, both can be signs. When she's cheating, she's not only sharing her body, she's moving her intimacy budget. With you, it either dries up or turns into cover. Sex becomes a chore, a performance, or a way to rinse guilt. You'll feel it after, not during the hollowness, like she's already gone. It's like kissing through glass. That's not love, that's the residue of betrayal. Sign 3. She starts hiding the small stuff. Cheating doesn't begin in bed, it starts in the quiet. She used to share office drama, now it's long day with no details. Her phone once lived on the counter, now it's face down or glued to her hand like it's classified. She used to post, you mention, you brag about you, now she looks single online. Ask about it and suddenly you're jealous, controlling, or toxic. What's really happening? She's splitting her life into 2 lanes, the version with you and the one fading away from you. A cheating woman turns into a magician, misdirect with one hand, hide with the other. If you feel crazy, that's the gaslight. Deep down, you already know. Sign number 4. She picks fights that don't add up. Notice the arguments that come out of nowhere? You missed a text while driving and now you've broken trust. A dish in the sink turns into you never listen. This isn't about the dish, it's displaced emotion. She's wrestling with guilt, so she builds distance by turning you into the problem. If you're cold too much or never enough, then she can justify looking elsewhere. It stops being cheating and becomes coping or finding herself. Suddenly, you're the reason she stepped out. That's gaslighting dressed up as empowerment. Don't take the bait. You don't wrestle someone who's halfway out the door. You observe, set boundaries, and keep your peace. Sign number 5. Her future plans don't include you. This one hurts because it's quiet. Yesterday, it was our trip. Today, it's, I want to travel, she used to say. When we get a place now, it's, I'm thinking of moving. She talks growth but never says with you. She wants space but never invites you into the healing. She pictures a future and your name isn't on the credits. Ask about it and you'll hear you're reading too much into it. I just need to figure things out. Reality. She's already walking out in her mind. That's why you feel like a ghost in your own relationship. That's why her eyes look through you. She's detaching emotionally before she leaves physically. Don't beg, don't bargain. If she had to lose herself to find herself, she was never yours to begin with. Cheating isn't random, it's a process. It doesn't start the moment she touches someone else. It starts when she disconnects from you and refuses to reconnect. The signs are there. Be brave enough to see them and strong enough to walk when you do. Because here's the hard truth. If you let someone cross your line once you've taught them, it's okay to do it again. Stay awake. Hold your ground. A real man doesn't plead to stay where he's being pushed out. If you're done guessing and want more straight-up breakdowns on signs, boundaries, and real relationship psychology, subscribe and stick around.